The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Schlotterbeck was in no mood for any of that. Looking to play him in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Rooney. So what can they make of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that.
Can he find the finish? And another try! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mario Götze. Oh, good spread. Zappacosta. That is ended up in no man's land. And he welcomes it in. Martinez. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No way through. Son Heung-min. Jordi Alba. And he's gone searching crossfield. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez plays it in. Hazard gets flagged offside. Zappacosta. And this is rude. Charge, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Santos with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mahrez. Now it's Pukki. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Pukki. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Del Piero. That is a great pick out. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Mahrez, in with the challenge, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stefan de Vrij. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
That's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space. Mahrez could try cutting inside here. Opts to play it back. Looking for the run. And this is Mahrez. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's found the way through. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And here's Yamal. Oh, what a ball! He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Van Dijk. Son Heung-min. And it's Van Dijk. There's the crossfield ball. Mahrez might just make this. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. Opts for safety. Jordi Alba. Passing is crisp and sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. Busquets. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. No way through, so real chance! And the counter is on. That's good vision. Martinez! Martinez!
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Pukki. Pass somewhat off target. Probing pass. That has been knocked clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. Kimmich. Pukki. Zappacosta. Distributed tidily. Mahrez providing an outlet on that flank. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's only too happy to take that back. No, it's not getting there. Mario Götze, great ball, there's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Lovely bit of skill. He's being urged to shoot.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Mahrez gets into a good position. Now can he find a finish? And he's gone backward here. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? Martinez picks it up out wide. De Vrij is there, and he can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hangs in across. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
I think we're just about done here. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross goes in there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Jordi Alba. Skriniar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jordi Alba cuts out the pass. He's picked his way through. Big chance! It's hit the upright. Mario Götze. Now it's Pukki. He is through here. Mendes goes sliding in. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Sol Campbell, Jim, surely one of the great English defenders.
I can't disagree with that, Peter. He has the lot. The pace not to be outrun, and the size to be commanding whatever box he finds himself in.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Son Heung-min. Kimmich. Busquets. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice control. It's Kimmich. Busquets. And he's forced to go back. Over to the left. And it's Son Heung-min. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, sweet feet. Son Heung-min. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And here's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Modric. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe receives it in a good position. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zappacosta. And it's Mahrez. So it is still 0-0. Jordi Alba. And that little bit of skill has got him away. He's in space and looking for options. Jordi Alba gets flagged offside. Campbell. And it's Hakimi. Now Modric. Valverde succumbs to the pressure. Son Heung-min. And that's a throw-in. And he's found a way, and De Bruyne! And again the keeper stands strong.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Zappacosta simply refused to be outdone there. Kimmich played out to the left flank. And it's Son Heung-min. Jordi Alba. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Mahrez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. There's the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mahrez gets it clear. He's had a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! And he's heaved it away. Valverde. Van Dijk. Dida. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's a throw. Jordi Alba. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Götze. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing... Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. Jordi Alba. Oh, nice touch. Stefan de Vrij. Zappacosta. And it's Mahrez. Showing good feet. And Mario Götze. Van Dijk. And it's Götze. Busquets.
There will be 1 minute
Opts for
added
safety.
time.
We are into overtime. Ball played for Mahrez. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Stood up well to him there. Zappacosta. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Kimmich. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mahrez goes short. And here's Mahrez. Oh, good read. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Pukki. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He's picked his way through. De Bruyne, delivered with swing. 60 minutes played. Hernandez. Mahrez. And he's gone searching cross-field. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Mahrez. Now it's Mahrez. Busquets. And it's Mahrez. for Mahrez. Busquets, spread out to the left. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Jordi Alba. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk. Zappacosta. Mahrez. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Both sides then
Goetze.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
7.
benches.
Son Heung-min.
So we have
Number
our
3.
breakthrough.
It's so
Joshua
often the
Kimmich.
case with goal scorers,
Number
little influence,
77.
and all of a sudden,
Zappacosta.
bang.
Coming on the field. Number 5.
That's Valverde.
Modric.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Marcelo Brozovic.
Now it's
Number
Pukki.
14. Tavernier.
Mahrez
Substitutions taking place.
gets into some space. Modric could try cutting inside here. And the shot's on here. And this is... And the shot! That has been knocked clear. Modric made a good run there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Turns back here, probably the best option. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's there to make the challenge. De Bruyne. Now it's Pukki. Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's come through and he's had a quick look
There will be 1 minute
inside.
added
This looks
time.
promising. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he shoots! Oh, what has happened? In for the pieces! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's it, it is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans have
and
pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Played out wide. Son Heung-min. And this is Son Heung-min. And that is expertly dealt with. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Götze. That has not gone well. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Pope breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Götze. Jordi Alba.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Götze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mario Götze threads one in. Messi has it in a wide position. In comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can clear their lines. Looking for a runner.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Oh, what has happened here? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Oh, it rattles the bar. Messi. And it's been played through. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Corner it is. It's their second corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that, face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Götze clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Approaching the half-hour mark. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. Kimmich. Aims beyond the defence. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Son Heung-min. Messi. And it's been played through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass is just off target. Busquets. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Jordi Alba. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. And it's Kimmich. It's come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Kimmich. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to play it through. Haaland. Messi. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. That's a good ball. Chance for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Götze plays it short. And he's in on goal! And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store, where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
And we're underway again.
Georgia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kimmich. And it's Goetze. Zappacosta. This is Goetze. Pukki. Zappacosta. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Oh, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Caught offside that time. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Jordi Alba. Mario Götze. Hops for safety. There will be a throw-in. Maldini. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Pukki. And it's Son Heung-min. Busquets. Zappacosta. And Mario Götze. Busquets. Thinks about the shot.
Georgia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value...
Chance! Kimmich. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Georgia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Busquets. Zappacosta. And he's managed to get free. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Out to the left it goes. Maldini. Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Pukki. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mahrez. No way through there. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's a sharp little ball here. Jordi Alba. Son Heung-min. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is ended up in no man's land. Zappacosta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich. Bit too much weight on the pass. And he was alert to it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played into space. Mahrez receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Can he get it through? Chooses to go, and the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Son Heung-min is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's not got that quite right. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Pukki. Kimmich.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eto'o. That's very neat.
That was lovely, that.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Great chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Very nicely done, good spot that. Son Heung-min. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's in on goal! That is a brilliant interception. But that has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. Pau Torres. Baresi. And Torres. And it's Roberto Carlos. Xabi Alonso. Haaland. That looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is very close.
Xabi Alonso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kimmich gets into some space. Oh, it's played into the area.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Pau Torres. Mbappe. And it's Kimmich. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. And they've got a throw. Alonso. Rijkaard. Götze does well to get it back. Rijkaard. A player who needs no introduction. Now it's Pukki. Pau Torres. White. And it's De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Baresi. White. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi picks it up out wide. Now it's De Bruyne. White puts them all in. Son Heung-min. Now it's Pukki. Now it's Mahrez. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Xabi Alonso. Mahrez. Now it's Mahrez. That has been slung wide. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Jordi Alba, Son Heung-min, and Mario Götze. Busquets, Pukki. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
This is Götze. This looks promising. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. That has been cut short. Now it's Pukki. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Pukki. Aimed beyond the defence. Pukki. Out towards the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. And header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Very nicely done. Xabi Alonso turns and goes back. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Son Heung-min swung over. Now it's Mahrez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. Mario Götze. Busquets. And it's Kimmich. Can he get it through? Now it's Pukki. It's a goal kick. That's the throw. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Mahrez. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
White. Rijkaard. For Xabi Alonso. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? Busquets. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Messi. Kimmich. Jordi Alba. Kimmich. Played out to the right. That's Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Jordi Alba. Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. And the cross comes in. Cleared without hesitation. He shifted it to the flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. And he's gone long. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he has slightly undercooked that. Oh, what a mistake! Now then, the ball's come loose. He's found the way through. He's having a shot! Played out to the left flank.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. And it's Rijkaard. It's Xabi Alonso. Pau Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one.
It's Asa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And the pass is intercepted. Adams. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Götze. Jordi Alba. And he's well positioned here. The ball goes in. Adams gets good distance on it. Looking for options for movement. And he's only too happy to take that back. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. Busquets. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He can get that clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Kimmich. Now who's going to be first to this? Mario Götze. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Tchouaméni gets it away. Now it's Pukki. Tries a shot! It's there! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. Adams getting this one clear. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Kimmich. Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Pass somewhat off target. And it's gone back to the keeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Zappacosta. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mario Götze. No way through. Rijkaard. And it's Belletti. He's got away. Now the terrific header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mario Götze. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for the run, and he will. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Jordi Alba.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Might want to be careful there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Son Heung-min. That's Busquets. Zappacosta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pope claims comfortable. Van Dijk tries a measured ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Szoboszlai, Barella. Can he get it through? Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chiellini. And Bastoni tries to play it through. Now it's Rafa Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich, Son Heung-min. Some resolute defending there. And it's Jordi Alba. Now it's Pukki.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Goetze. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Szoboszlai! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's been played through. Belletti, he's found a way through. Shoots! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And the counter is on. Threads one in. Now it's Kimmich. And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good... Big header! It's in! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. And it's made its way to him. Hoisted in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's in a great position here. Great chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Zappacosta. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
16,870.
Can he finish? Busquets. Son Heung-min. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Look at the space here. Rijkaard. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's just a little long. Busquets. And he's there to retrieve it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quick look, then he gets big! Final touch was poor.
Substitution.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Batistuta coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Batistuta. And it's Szoboszlai. Big chance! And somehow he kept it out. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Jordi Alba. Stefan de Vrij. That's Busquets. Mario Götze. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta! And Batistuta! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. That's a little off target. Batistuta, decent chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Soboslai is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Stefan de Vrij. Zappacosta. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Played back in. Oh, look at the space. Chance, surely! They've scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Georgia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Belletti. Barella, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He has found the way through. And he's on a charge. Ball driven towards the far post.
Has been indicated.
And that interception was most... There's the shot! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. And that's it.